Okay, time for a bit more work this morning. I'm going to start taking things off. So, first things first, I think I will start getting all the handlebar ornaments off. Let's see how easy these are to do. Okay, round one, a little victory for me. The stuff has come off the right hand side of the handlebar quite easily and is now in my tub of stuff to repair, reuse or recycle. I used the old trick of putting some isopropyl alcohol underneath the grips, which enabled me to slip them off quite easily. Okay, all handlebar furniture is off. I shall move on to removal of the front brakes next. The more keen-eyed amongst you might have noticed that today I'm being supervised by Harvey the Harvest Spider. He's making sure I don't do anything silly or cack-handed. And STX-RC at the back. Note to self, shorter attachment bolts are for the rear brake, longer ones are for the front. Next will be the seat post and clamp. Now, although I picked this up as a project some time ago, I made sure at the time that the seat post was free, and then what I did was liberally applied some grease to it to make sure that now, when I come to it, it'll come off easily. There it is. It looks filthy, but it's out, and that's the important thing. Okay, I've got to be somewhere, so I'm going to come back and do some more later on this morning. Okay, back to it. The sun's out now, so I'll be jumping in and out, making sure I don't get sunburnt. But what I want to do next is take off the chain, the front and rear derailleurs, and then start working on the crank and pedals. I tend to try and take them off whilst I've still got wheels on the bike, because that gives me something to lever against. But we'll see how it goes. The bolts for the cranks look to me like somebody's been using the wrong sized tool on them, so I wonder if they'll be interesting to take off. Hopefully the WD-40 I sprayed on them will have done its job. Okay, I thought the cranks were going to be tricky, but the pedals might be okay. I got it the wrong way around. The cranks actually came out nice and easy. The pedals will need a lot more work. I suspect much penetrating fluid, patience, and possibly a little bit of heat will be needed. Now I can see that the plastic cup, which you might not be able to see in there, has broken up. So getting out the bottom bracket could be interesting. But we'll see. Right now, what I'm going to concentrate on is getting off the handlebars, the headset and paraphernalia, and get those forks off. To make it all more manageable, I've taken off the wheels and tyres. Interestingly, I noted taking it off that whoever put the spring on the quick release, which you might be able to see, if I can get my shadow out of the way, has put it on the wrong way round. So the fat end of the spring has threaded itself onto the axle. Not great, but I'm sure if I can't use that spring, I'll probably have a few spares knocking around. Handlebars done. Headset off. Okay, so I've now reached my first major sticking point. Headset. How do I get this off? I'm not going to start hammering it too hard. I'm seeing a little groove in here that I might try levering the seal out and see if I can get some WD-40 in there, but I suspect it is just this top bit welded itself a little bit to the fork stem. So I'm going to take a break now, put this update video up and apply some WD-40 and see if that helps.